Awaken your body to burn fat 24 hours a day with simple ingredients from your kitchen. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to eat everything and still stay slim while you gain weight just by looking at a plate of food? The truth is that these people may have discovered, consciously or not, the secret of how to naturally speed up metabolism. And no, this has nothing to do with privileged genetics or luck. It has everything to do with specific food choices that literally reprogram your body to burn fat instead of storing it. After years of research and following thousands of people who managed to completely transform their lives, I discovered that there are 5 common foods available in any supermarket that have the power to boost your metabolism so significantly that you can literally feel your body changing within weeks. These foods not only speed up calorie burning, but also fight bloating, regulate the hormones responsible for fat accumulation, and naturally control your hunger. The most incredible part is that the 5th food on this list is considered a true natural thermogenic, capable of increasing your calorie burn by up to 25% in the first few hours after consumption. Stay until the end of this video, because I will reveal not only what these 5 superfoods are, but also the exact time of day to consume them and the precise amounts to maximize their effects on weight loss. Before revealing these 5 powerful foods, I need to ask you an important question. Tell me what your biggest challenge is when it comes to losing weight. Is it binge eating? The lack of time to take care of yourself? A metabolism that seems to be in slow motion? Or maybe that feeling that nothing works for you? I want you to know that your experience is valid and that you are not alone in this struggle. Thousands of people who today have the body of their dreams were once exactly where you are now. Let's go to the first food on our list. But before that, make sure you are already subscribed to the channel because the next videos will be very important to speed up your metabolism even more, and I guarantee you will enjoy the exclusive recipes I prepared for you. The first food on our list may be in your fridge right now, but you probably never imagined it could be one of the most powerful natural fat burners. I'm talking about fresh ginger. This little golden rhizome is not just an aromatic spice, it is literally a natural metabolic accelerator that can increase your calorie expenditure by up to 20% for several hours after consumption. Ginger contains bioactive compounds called gingerols and shogalls, which are responsible for its characteristic spicy flavor and, more importantly, for its extraordinary thermogenic effects. When you consume ginger, these compounds stimulate the sympathetic nervous system, increasing body temperature and forcing your body to spend more energy to maintain thermal balance. This means that your body literally burns more calories even when you are at rest. What many people don't know is that ginger also acts directly on the digestive system, increasing bile production and significantly improving fat digestion. When you digest fats more efficiently, your body can metabolize them quickly instead of storing them as body fat. In addition, ginger stimulates intestinal motility, speeding up the transit of food through the digestive system and preventing the excessive fermentation that causes that uncomfortable bloating after meals. But the benefits of ginger for weight loss go far beyond boosting metabolism. Scientific studies show that ginger significantly improves insulin sensitivity, which means your body processes carbohydrates more efficiently, drastically reducing the chances of these nutrients being converted into body fat. In addition, ginger has powerful anti-inflammatory properties that fight chronic inflammation, one of the main factors that make weight loss harder and contribute to fat accumulation, especially in the abdominal region. For people who suffer from fluid retention and bloating, ginger acts as a mild, natural diuretic, helping the body eliminate excess sodium and water, providing that feeling of lightness you are looking for. The most effective way to consume ginger to boost weight loss is to prepare a concentrated tea using the fresh root. Cut about 3 centimeters of fresh ginger into thin slices, add to 500 milliliters of boiling water, and let it steep for at least 10 minutes. Drink this tea on an empty stomach in the morning, and also 30 minutes before main meals. Morning consumption is especially important because ginger will speed up your metabolism right at the start of the day, keeping it elevated for several hours. You can also add freshly grated ginger to your salads, soups, and main dishes. For people with stomach issues or those taking anticoagulant medications, it is recommended to consult a health professional before significantly increasing ginger consumption. A valuable tip is to always use fresh ginger instead of powdered ginger, as the concentration of active compounds is much higher in the fresh version. Many of my patients have reported that they felt a significant decrease in the urge to eat sweets after they started drinking ginger tea regularly. This happens because ginger helps stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing those sharp spikes and crashes in glucose that trigger cravings for refined carbohydrates. One recipe that works very well is the morning ginger shot. Blend 2 centimeters of fresh ginger with half a squeezed lemon and a pinch of cayenne pepper. Take this shot on an empty stomach, and you will feel your metabolism speeding up in just a few minutes. The second food that can revolutionize your weight loss is true cinnamon, also known as Ceylon cinnamon. Attention, I am not talking about the common cinnamon you easily find in supermarkets, but true cinnamon, which has far superior metabolic properties. True cinnamon contains unique compounds such as cinnamaldehyde and proanthocyanidins, which exert extraordinary effects on glucose metabolism and fat burning. The main mechanism by which cinnamon promotes weight loss is related to its regulating effect on blood sugar levels. When you consume cinnamon regularly, it drastically improves the sensitivity of cells to insulin, allowing glucose to be used as energy instead of being stored as fat. This effect is so significant that studies show up to an 18% reduction in fasting glucose levels in people who consume cinnamon daily. But what does this have to do with weight loss? Everything. When your insulin levels are controlled, your body can easily access fat stores to use as energy, especially during periods of nighttime fasting. Cinnamon also has thermogenic properties, although milder than ginger, but with a longer-lasting effect. It stimulates blood circulation and slightly increases body temperature, forcing the body to spend more energy throughout the day. For people who struggle with sugar cravings, cinnamon is a true lifesaver. Its natural compounds help significantly reduce cravings for sugar, providing a sweet feeling of satiety without adding calories to the diet. This happens because cinnamon stimulates specific receptors in the brain that signal satisfaction, naturally reducing the desire to eat sweets and refined carbohydrates. The most effective way to consume cinnamon for weight loss is to add half a teaspoon of true cinnamon powder to your breakfast, either sprinkled over fruit, mixed into natural yogurt, or added to coffee. You can also prepare a cinnamon tea by boiling a cinnamon stick in 300 milliliters of water for 5 minutes and drinking it before meals. To enhance the effects, a very effective strategy is to combine cinnamon with green apple for an afternoon snack. The pectin in the apple works in synergy with the compounds in cinnamon to slow the absorption of sugars and promote a greater feeling of satiety. It is important to mention that common cinnamon, known as cassia, contains coumarin in concentrations that can be harmful if consumed in large amounts over long periods. That is why you should always choose Ceylon cinnamon when possible and keep consumption around half a teaspoon per day. The difference between Ceylon cinnamon and common cinnamon is noticeable not only in health benefits, but also in taste. True cinnamon has a sweeter and more delicate flavor, while cassia cinnamon is spicier and more intense. To identify Ceylon cinnamon, note that it has a lighter, almost golden color, and when you break a stick of true cinnamon, it easily crumbles into thin, paper-like layers. Common cinnamon, on the other hand, is harder and has a darker brown color. Investing in Ceylon cinnamon is really worth it, as you will need less quantity to obtain the same metabolic effects. The third food on this transformative list is one that will surprise you, especially if you are among those who avoid fats thinking that this will help with weight loss. I am talking about avocado, one of the most nutrient-dense fruits that exists, and a true metabolic booster. I know that many people still have prejudice against avocado because of its caloric content, but let me explain why these calories are completely different from the empty calories of processed foods. Avocado is rich in oleic acid, a type of monounsaturated fat that not only does not make you gain weight, but also stimulates the production of hormones that signal satiety to the brain. When you consume avocado, your body produces more cholecystokinin, a hormone that naturally reduces appetite and prolongs the feeling of satisfaction after meals. This means you eat less throughout the day without effort or hunger, but the metabolic benefits of avocado go far beyond appetite control. The healthy fats in avocado are necessary for the proper production of hormones such as testosterone and growth hormone, which are essential to keep metabolism accelerated and preserve muscle mass during the weight loss process. When you lose weight while maintaining your muscle mass, your metabolism remains elevated, avoiding the dreaded plateau effect that paralyzes the weight loss of so many people. Avocado is also an exceptional source of soluble and insoluble fiber, which work together to significantly improve intestinal function and feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut is directly related to a more efficient metabolism, better nutrient absorption, and reduced systemic inflammation that hinders weight loss. The fibers in avocado also slow the digestion of carbohydrates consumed in the same meal, preventing insulin spikes that favor fat accumulation. For people who practice physical exercise, avocado provides sustained, high-quality energy, improving performance in training and speeding up muscle recovery. This is essential because well-recovered muscles burn more calories even at rest. The most effective way to include avocado in your weight loss routine is to consume half a medium avocado at breakfast or lunch, preferably combined with lean proteins and vegetables. A delicious suggestion is to prepare a smoothie with half an avocado, leafy greens such as spinach, a handful of berries, and coconut water. This combination provides healthy fats, fiber, antioxidants, and electrolytes, creating a complete meal that will keep your metabolism elevated for hours. You can also use avocado as a substitute for butter or mayonnaise, mashing it and seasoning it with lemon, salt, and black pepper to create a nutritious and tasty spread. To further enhance the benefits, combine avocado consumption with resistance training, as healthy fats optimize protein synthesis and muscle recovery. It is important to consume avocado always fresh and ripe to make the most of its nutrients and flavor. A trick to speed up the ripening of avocado is to place it inside a paper bag along with a banana or apple for 24 hours. These fruits release ethylene, a natural gas that speeds up the ripening process. To know if the avocado is at the ideal point, lightly press the skin near the stem. It should give slightly to pressure, but not be too soft. When you cut a ripe avocado, the pulp should have a uniform light green color without dark spots. If you buy overripe avocados, you can freeze them in cubes to use later in smoothies. Frozen avocado creates an incredible creamy texture in smoothies, similar to ice cream, but with all the metabolic benefits intact. We have reached the fourth food on this revolutionary list, and this may be the most surprising of all. Many people consume it daily without realizing its transformative potential for metabolism. I am talking about lemon, more specifically, the lemon peel, where the most powerful compounds for accelerating fat burning are concentrated. Most people use only the juice of the lemon and discard the peel, thus losing the most potent metabolic benefits of this extraordinary fruit. Lemon peel contains a very high concentration of limonene, a terpenic compound that has impressive thermogenic properties and acts directly on the liver to optimize fat metabolism. When limonene reaches the liver, it stimulates the production of specific enzymes responsible for breaking down fat molecules and converting them into usable energy. This process, known as beta oxidation, is fundamental for sustainable weight loss because it teaches the body to use stored fat as a preferred fuel. Lemon peel is also rich in pectin, a soluble fiber that forms a gel in the stomach, promoting prolonged satiety and delaying gastric emptying. This means you feel satisfied for longer after meals and naturally eat less throughout the day. Pectin also has the unique ability to bind to fat molecules in the intestine, preventing part of their absorption and facilitating their elimination through the stool. But perhaps the most impressive benefit of lemon peel is its effect on the regulation of thyroid hormones. Limonene gently stimulates the production of T3 and T4, the main hormones responsible for regulating the speed of metabolism. When these hormones are at adequate levels, your body burns calories more efficiently 24 hours a day, even during sleep. For people who suffer from fluid retention, lemon peel acts as a potent natural diuretic, helping the body eliminate excess sodium and toxins that contribute to bloating and the appearance of cellulite. The flavonoids present in the peel also strengthen the walls of blood vessels, improving circulation and reducing the appearance of orange peel skin. The most effective way to take advantage of the benefits of lemon peel is to prepare a special flavored water. Wash 2 organic lemons well, Cut them into thin slices without peeling and add to 1 liter of filtered water. Let this mixture rest in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours before consuming. Drink a glass of this water on an empty stomach in the morning and another glass 30 minutes before dinner. To further enhance the effects, you can grate organic lemon peel directly over salads, fish, and main dishes. Grated peel can also be added to green tea, creating a synergistic combination of thermogenic compounds that significantly accelerate metabolism. A special recipe I recommend is lemon peel tea with ginger. Boil the peels of 2 organic lemons with 3 centimeters of fresh ginger in 500 milliliters of water for 10 minutes. This concentrated tea can be drunk hot or cold and is especially effective when consumed 30 minutes before physical training. It is essential to use only organic lemons when consuming the peel, as conventional lemons may contain pesticide residues that concentrate precisely in the peel. If you cannot find organic lemons, wash conventional lemons very well with baking soda before using the peel. A technique that few know is to make flavored ice with lemon peel. Grate the peel of organic lemons and distribute it in ice cube trays. Then fill with filtered water and freeze. These lemon peel ice cubes can be added to water, teas, or even natural juices, gradually releasing thermogenic compounds as they melt. It is a practical and refreshing way to consume the benefits of lemon peel throughout the day. You can also dehydrate lemon peels in the oven at low temperature for a few hours, and then grind them into powder. This lemon peel powder can be stored for months and added to seasonings, marinades, and even soups, keeping all the concentrated metabolic benefits. Finally, we have reached the 5th and last food on this transformative list, and I can guarantee that this is the most powerful of all when it comes to accelerating metabolism naturally and sustainably. This food is consumed by billions of people daily around the world, but very few know how to use it correctly to maximize its fat-burning effects. I am talking about green tea, more specifically, high-quality green tea leaves, not those industrialized tea bags you find in the supermarket. True green tea contains an extraordinary concentration of catechins, especially epigallocatechin gallate, or EGCG, which is considered one of the most powerful natural compounds to accelerate metabolism and promote fat burning. When you consume EGCG regularly, it literally reprograms your cells to use fat as a preferred fuel instead of glucose. This process, known as metabolic switch, is fundamental for lasting and effective weight loss. Green tea also contains L-theanine, a unique amino acid that works synergistically with the natural caffeine in tea to create an ideal metabolic state. While caffeine stimulates the nervous system and increases thermogenesis, L-theanine provides a calming effect that prevents the negative side effects of caffeine such as nervousness, anxiety, or palpitations. This combination results in smooth, steady, and sustained metabolic acceleration that can last up to 6 hours after consumption. But perhaps the most impressive effect of green tea is its ability to inhibit an enzyme called catechol-O-methyltransferase, responsible for breaking down fat-burning hormones such as adrenaline and noradrenaline. When this enzyme is inhibited, these hormones remain active in your body for much longer, significantly extending the periods of accelerated fat burning. Scientific studies show that people who regularly consume high-quality green tea can increase their daily calorie burn by up to 400 additional calories, equivalent to a 45-minute brisk walk. For people who practice physical exercise, green tea dramatically enhances the effects of workouts. When consumed 30 minutes before physical activity, the catechins in green tea significantly mobilize more fatty acids from adipose tissues, making your body preferentially use fat as energy during exercise. This results in much more efficient fat burning and better results in less time. Green tea also has extraordinary antioxidant properties that combat oxidative stress caused by intense exercise, speeding up muscle recovery and allowing for more frequent and effective training. To fully benefit from green tea, it is essential to know how to prepare it correctly. Always use loose, high-quality green tea leaves, never industrial tea bags that contain only fragments and powder from old leaves. The water temperature is crucial. Never use boiling water, as it will destroy the delicate catechins. The ideal temperature is between 70 and 80 degrees Celsius. Add 1 teaspoon of leaves for every 200 milliliters of water and steep for exactly 3 minutes. More than that, and the tea will become bitter and lose part of its properties. The ideal time to consume green tea is on an empty stomach in the morning, 30 minutes before lunch, and 30 minutes before workouts. Avoid consuming green tea at night if you are sensitive to caffeine. To further enhance the effects, you can add a pinch of cayenne pepper to your green tea. The capsaicin in the pepper works in synergy with the catechins to create an even more powerful thermogenic effect. A special recipe I recommend is combining green tea with fresh lemon juice and a thin slice of ginger. This combination creates an extraordinary metabolic synergy that can increase your calorie burn by up to 35% in the hours following consumption. For those who are sensitive to caffeine but do not want to lose the benefits of green tea, a valuable tip is to perform a natural decaffeination process at home. Make a first infusion of the green tea leaves for only 30 seconds, then discard this first water. Most of the caffeine comes out in this first infusion, but the beneficial catechins remain in the leaves. Now make a second infusion with the same leaves for 3 minutes in water at 75 degrees. You will have green tea with much less caffeine, but keeping almost all the fat-burning compounds. This technique allows you to drink green tea even in the afternoon without disturbing your night's sleep. So, did you already know about these 5 powerful foods? Did you know they had this potential to speed up metabolism? Write in the comments which of these foods you already consume regularly, or if you know someone who managed to lose weight using these natural strategies. I will help you in the comments with personalized tips for your situation. I need to pause for a moment here and ask you a sincere question. How many times have you looked in the mirror and not recognized the person you were seeing? How many times have you avoided family photos, social gatherings, or even buying new clothes because you felt uncomfortable with your body? I know this can be a difficult subject, even painful for many of you, and maybe you have never really shared how this affects you emotionally. The truth is that carrying this weight in silence only makes the journey harder. I want you to know that this channel is a safe space. Write in the comments, "I deserve to feel good in my body," followed by your biggest challenge in weight loss. It can be food anxiety, lack of time to take care of yourself, slow metabolism, whatever it is. Sharing this will not only help you recognize what needs to be transformed, but it will also show thousands of other people that they are not alone in this struggle. Your courage in commenting may be exactly what someone needed to read today to not give up. Now that you know the 5 foods that can revolutionize your metabolism, I need to share with you how to combine them strategically to maximize your results. The synergy between these foods is real and scientifically proven. When consumed in sequence and at the right times, they create an optimized metabolic environment that can exponentially accelerate your fat burning. Start your day with fresh ginger tea on an empty stomach. Wait 30 minutes and have your quality green tea. At breakfast, add true cinnamon to your fruit or natural yogurt. At lunch, include half an avocado seasoned with lemon and your favorite herbs. In the afternoon, drink the flavored water with lemon peel. This simple routine can increase your daily metabolic expenditure by up to 500 additional calories, equivalent to losing half a kilo of fat per week just with these dietary changes. It is important to understand that these foods do not work miracles on their own. They are powerful tools that enhance the effects of a balanced diet and a healthy lifestyle. A strategy that has worked very well for patients is what I call the 21-day protocol. For 3 weeks, you gradually incorporate these 5 foods into your routine. In the first week, focus only on ginger and cinnamon. In the second week, add avocado and lemon peel. In the third week, include green tea and combine all 5 foods strategically. This gradual approach allows your body to progressively adapt, and you can identify exactly which food is bringing the most benefits to your specific body. Many report feeling significant changes already in the first week, mainly in reduced bloating and increased energy. Combine the consumption of these superfoods with meals rich in lean proteins, colorful vegetables, and complex carbohydrates. Stay well hydrated, sleep at least 7 hours a night, and include some type of physical activity in your routine, even if it is just a daily 30-minute walk. Results will not appear overnight, but with consistency, you will begin to notice significant changes in your energy, vitality, and body composition in approximately 3 to 4 weeks. Some people report feeling less bloated and more energetic already in the first week of regular consumption of these foods. Remember that each body responds differently, so be patient with yourself and trust the process. If you have any specific health condition, are pregnant, breastfeeding, or take medication regularly, always consult a health professional before making significant changes to your diet. Now I want to give you a special challenge. Choose just one of these 5 foods to start with today and comment below which one you chose and why. In 7 days, come back to this same comment and tell me what difference you felt in your body. It could be more energy, less bloating, less hunger, or any other change you notice. I will personally follow each comment and give specific tips to maximize your results. Do you accept the challenge? If you made it this far, I know you are truly committed to your health and your transformation, and it is exactly for determined people like you that I create this content every week. If you identified with the difficulties I mentioned and are excited to try these solutions, do not miss the next videos. Click now on the subscribe button and activate the notification bell. If this video brought any value to your life, leave a like so that YouTube shows this content to more people who can also benefit from this information. And do not forget to share it with that special person who is also looking for a healthy and lasting transformation. Your comments, questions, and experiences are very important to me and to our entire community. See you in the next video. Take care and remember, you are stronger than you think, and you deserve to have the body and the health you have always dreamed of.